Peace, welcome to Meta Tripping. So I've moved on to the next sign of Taurus, and we are going to do the same mind, body, soul spread and advice on areas to work on for strength in this week and weakness areas to avoid. Energy that I'm feeling. Very nice. And the Ace of Swords flew out, so I'm going to put that to the side because you know you're supposed to be putting that to the side. Or cards that fly out to the side, or at least it's become the practice. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this next to the soul placement card because that, and I'm putting an accent with it, yeah. Because that is intuitively what I'm picking up as the thing to do. All right, Taurus. So starting with your mental placement, you have the 8 of Staffs, aka Wands, reverse. And the energy that I'm picking up from that card is certain things that you have tried to push into fruition. Just a moment. Are in a way backfiring a bit. So the Chariot reversed is accompanying it. Just a moment. And the vibe I'm getting with the Chariot, well, the clairvoyant information I'm getting with the Chariot is maintain your balance. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You can't push your way through obstacles like bulldozing. Precisely like bulldozing. Okay, so going back to the 8 of Staffs, aka 8 of Wands, because it's the main mental card. There's a vibe that you thought something was such a sure thing, a certain kind of way. But it's based in like an I want what I want type of energy, as opposed to what really is available to you. So the lesson that you're learning here overall from Spirit is really to be grateful for what you have already. And like find tools amongst your resources that you already possess. And that's coming direct from Spirit, like clairaudiently. So mentally, the energy just feels so gridlocked. It feels like it's like the push your weight around energy. Like it's like you're not going to get anywhere with that. Those of you that are applying your energy in that way, you're not going to get anywhere with that. Spirit is telling you just through this frustration and these roadblocks that you need to step back and reassess. Going on to the next card, because I am going to succeed at this brevity challenge. It's now gone from I hope to I am, so I guess that's underway in my psyche. The body placement, you have the Page of Cups, and that's accompanied by the Ace of Coins. What I'm picking up is there are nurturers around you who are trying to get you out of your head, and the Ace of Coins accompanying it. Spirit is saying, pay attention to those who love you. See the work they do. You have the Ace of Coins accompanying it. Because the vibe I'm getting with this is it's new, like news related, like you're probably going to receive some sort of message, some sort of news. And I think again the gratitude must be a theme here, because it's kind of like whether or not what it's associated with seems to be as happy, and in alignment with your original vision as you might have liked. What's there is kind of what you earned, just, in a way of how you applied your spiritual, your frustration, the way you applied your frustration. So physically, I think Taurians can be dealing with an antsy energy this week. Like wanting to take action on things, but then just being shut down. So we'll get to the advice pretty soon to see the best way to deal with that. Overall, what I'm getting from this is like your course is set. You just have to pay attention to which doors are opening. So like that's what you do, as opposed to being frustrated that the doors you might want to have open aren't opening. Pay attention to the doors that are opening, because that is what is for you. And if you can deal with, there may be some humbling elements to it, but if you can deal with the humbling elements, you might find that you really appreciate what's behind those doors that open for you, that you feel at ease and cared for and humbled, like in a good way, like with a heartfelt kind of gratitude with, some emotion on it. Like, wow, thank you. Like you were worrying, like there was worry for nothing, in a sense. But that would require relaxing and dealing with those waves. With that wave will bring you the wave of receptivity, as opposed to attempting to bulldoze. Two of Swords, accompany it for the soul placement, accompanied by Four of Cups reversed. The soul lesson that I'm getting here, it's a Two of Swords, but it's about letting go of the past, but really almost having like the obstinacy that y'all could have been known for, really having to get to a point where you can let go, where you can just let go, because like it's not assisting you in any way, shape, or form by holding on. As painful, you know what I'm saying, as it might, and I don't even know if it's pain that I'm sensing in the conventional sense, but more of you want it, you should have it. What this is associated with is you want it, you should have it. And it's that kind of mentality that's driving this kind of bulldozing energy that you have the opportunity to clear out of your aura as a response pattern. The Four of Cups reversed is you've been given advice, listen to it. So like, it may not be advice you want, especially with it being the Four of Cups reversed. Spirit is saying you're being stubborn. So the matters that this reading is addressing that resonate with you, that you're seeing this pattern in your life, you've received the advice already. So again, this leads us back kind of to the first card. Go back and reassess. Use your brain as opposed to kind of the brawn of your will. And the Ace of Swords had popped out in the beginning, and I pulled an accent card, and it's the Two of Coins reversed. So basically, whatever this has to do with, you had another option kind of like all along that you were ignoring. Possibly because you were feeling like it was not good enough. But this course, person, place, or thing is meant for you. And in the end, you'll be pushed in that direction anyway, is really the message that's coming through from spirit. Like, there's no avoidance here because you cannot go forward into the past. You know what I'm saying? You know, the original triggers of your frustrations. You can't push forward with that with the past energy, bull in a china shop energy, or the past energy of continuing to push and push and push against something and hope it will move. The action to take is be guided at this point, and you have to relax to do that. All right, and I'm going to quickly pull dice. All right. So your advice for this week is the Eight of Cups, and this has to do with walking away, accompanied by the Three of Cups as an accent card. So the Eight of Cups is, this is a very maturing kind of what's going to strengthen you. This is going to strengthen you because by letting go of what you're trying to hold on to and relaxing into the arms of the universe, you're going to be guided, and it's going to be soft. And there isn't going to be frustration as there was before on that level. There's just going to be this other plane of possibility, so to speak. Okay, plane is not correct. Okay, so another mode of operation is what Spirit is saying. Another way of perceiving. Much more hope for the path forward, Spirit is relaying. And the Three of Cups accenting the Eight of Cups, and this is, suggests go where the celebration is. Go where Spirit is saying, go where you're accepted. Moving on to the next card. Page of Coins. And the Hanged Man reverse is accenting the weakness to avoid. The weakness to, I'm just getting, even though usually I would associate the Page of Swords as more of a spying card, I'm getting here like that this is actually, in the spying sense, the weakness would be trying to collect information and data and put together, if not a case, collect receipts on, whatever this matter concerns. And at the end of the day, it's just you. The Hanged Man is reversed as an accent, which is extremely obvious. That's just you avoiding being vulnerable. That's just you avoiding letting the universe guide you. And the universe is like just sitting back with a newspaper, so to speak, leisurely waiting for you to realize, all you're going to end up with is a sore forehead trying to ram your head against the wall on certain things. So that particular aspect, that weakness is something you're going to want to not tap into this week. I hope this was helpful to you, Taurians. It sounds like you have some beautiful energy waiting for you on the other side, or not the other side, but on an alternate course to a course which has been frustrating and maddening and hasn't budged in response to your more obstinate insistence. Trying a path of relaxation is probably going to open a whole lot of things for you. And this would apply to Taurus, suns, moons, and ascendants, or those who have like a stellium or a very powerful house energy in their chart. You can also apply the readings to that for the sun sign. Peace and salutations on your ascension journey.